What is up, knife community? This is Blade Love from the Sharpest Edge. And again, I have to apologize. It's been a minute since I put another video out. A lot of things been going on since Mrs. Blade did the last one with me regarding the Mac. Well, quite honestly, I wanted to take a break from social media because every media site that I have and I go on had rioting, violence, or some other form of political crap, and I really just couldn't take it, and I needed to separate myself and just recharge. So that's one thing I needed to do. The second thing, there's been a lot of great things going on with my family as of late. I'm going to be a new uncle, and that is really cool. I'm going to have a nephew, actually a great nephew when you think about it. My wife changed positions, found a nice job she actually loves and enjoys. So there's a lot of positivity in my life, and I didn't want to ruin it with all the crap going on in social media, the death threats and everything. It's just sickening. So let's move on. Today's video is going to be this beauty, the Inglis version of the Fairbairn-Sykes Dagger. And it is a beauty. So let's check out the video music montage, and we'll be back in a moment to check out this gorgeous piece.
Riding heavy on the soles of my work boots, tracing out the veins where the black water shoots. Copperhead lullaby singing in the tall weeds. I'm planting all the secrets where the soft mud bleeds. Iron in the soil, rust on the latch. Ain't no escaping what the gray willows catch. Shadows grow long, teeth sharper than the briar. I'm holding on to sins like a coal from the fire.
I don't know what it is about the daggers and such lately that I've been finding, but this one is definitely one of the coolest I've seen yet, and at a wonderful price. I mean, this is another one for under $60, and it is called the Inglis Fairbairn-Sykes version. Packaged very well, and when I say very well, it's very well packaged, because it makes it difficult for even my fingers to work, but I'm doing a little bit better, so I can't complain. And there we have it. A very nice box, and this is what you see when you open it. Very well packaged for transport, I must say, and really well placed into this like hard foam, which is great. This is what she looks like. Not your traditional Fairbairn-Sykes sheath. Really nice thick piece of leather, and it is good quality leather. Nice rivets and such. We'll take a closer look at that when we get a close-up video. There she is. Real nice weight, real nice feel. Nice sturdy hilt. The blade sharpness, not supposed to be razor sharp. These are often sent from the factory for the end user to hone and sharpen to their preference, just like it was during the war. So let's check her out a little bit more closely, shall we? When I first opened the box and I saw that they didn't do a traditional sheath, I was really worried. I thought, oh, good Lord, this is going to be another cheap version. But it isn't. I was quite impressed with the modernized version of this sheath. The quality of the leather and the snaps, including the rivets, is extremely well done. I'm truly enjoying this piece. Taking a closer look, it is the classic design of the Fairbairn-Sykes blade. Needlepoint. It is really a needlepoint. Definitely for penetration. I could sharpen this up to slice really nice, but that's really not the purpose of a dagger. The whole purpose of a dagger is to penetrate. they did a nice job on the hilt so it doesn't move or shake or just rattle at all. It's beautiful. And then they do have the marking on the back here, and I have to see if I can close up to it. Let's see if I can get it around here. There's the Inglis marking. That is the only marking on the blade. Here are the traditional ribbed grips and a finished butt with no screw, bolt, or end cap obvious. It's a very nice piece, a little lighter than I'm used to. My other Fairbairn-Sykes blades are a lot, I shouldn't say a lot heavier, but at least a half, possibly, maybe even, yeah, I'd say just about a half more heavy than this one. This one just feels like almost as if it's a pocket knife. The nice thing is it's well balanced. It feels good in the hand. It grips well. And it doesn't feel cheap for the money I spent, which I really appreciate. Of course, for my specs folks, you will definitely see the specs in the video summary. And I will be back in a moment with a few final thoughts. This particular final thoughts segue will be dedicated to all my subscribers and supporters who have stuck by my channel since day one, and my new subscribers and everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed my videos. The Sharpest Edge was created to be a nice, positive space for knife collectors from around the world to enjoy just coming and checking out the blades, looking at what they look like, getting some specs, getting basic cutting skills, or is the blade sharp? There's some humor, some education involved. There's just a lot. It's a lot to put together, and I love it. Most of all, the Sharpest Edge is my passion, a representation of my passion of my favorite collectible hobby, which is knives. And a lot of those knives are users, and they are collectibles, and they are museum pieces, and they may be very low budget, they may be mid budget, they may be on the higher end budget, they may be museum quality budget. It just doesn't matter. To me, they're all the same, and I purchase knives from all around the world, and I enjoy knives of every kind. I have never turned my nose up to a knife, no matter where it's made. That being said, here on my channel, everything you see is purchased or traded or somehow procured by me for me. If it is being shown on my channel, it's because I like it. I'm not representing any knife companies. I'm not beholding to any knife company that gave me free gear. If I do get a complimentary knife, I will make sure that it's advertised that way, let you know that I did not pay for it, and let you know what's going on with it and how I like it personally. The facts is that too many people criticize a lot of other knife channels in the community, whether they say, we like to use them and all that stuff, and they call people who demonstrate them hand puppets, blah, 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 whatever. Quite frankly, I pay for all my knives, and I make sure that only the knives I like that have piqued my attention get on my channel. I'm not going to promote anything I don't like. Like I said before, I'm not monetized. I don't get free knives, and just the fact is, there's only one company that I've ever received free knives from because I love their company so much, and that is Survival Inn. And I showed a bunch of their knives, and I still love their blades, and there'll be more future blades being shown on this channel from them. It's just amazing, our knife community, and how worldly it is. The one thing that I just really want to caution everybody about is don't let the outside world pervade and invade our knife community, because there's all the ugliness out there, there's all the hostility, and we don't need that kind of negativity in our knife community. It is a special community, a community that the world can actually learn from, because all of us are centered around one love, and that is the love of the blade. And it doesn't matter what kind of blade. We just all love our particular blades, and we all have something different to share. No one is more valuable than the other, and everybody is welcome. Here on my channel, I will never tell you what to buy. I will never tell you what steel is best. I will never tell you that your knife is not worth anything, or that you are a fool for buying a knife. I've seen far too much of that on channels. I'm also not going to beat a knife beyond abuse. That is something I don't do. I leave the abuse testing to Cold Steel and other folks that do bushcrafting and all of that. And just as a side note, I'm a person who prefers to use and properly maintain their blade at all times. That's why my blades keep a nice edge. That's why they look decent. They only have a little bit of rub or a little bit of markings on it. I've been taught from little on up to respect what I own, to take care of what I own, and to be good to it. It's just a fact. I don't understand this recent, I guess it's some sort of cult user following or something like that. Hey, if you like to use your blade, that's awesome, but at least have a good maintenance and just keep your blades in good shape. That's all I can say. I mean, hitting it with a baseball bat and doing other ridiculous things just for clicks, that's not me. Although it's very entertaining to me, it's interesting, and they're welcome to do what they want. You know, they get their knives for free. That's great. But for the people that, you know, I have on my channel and that watch my channel a lot are people who really work for their money and pay for a blade. I got a shout out to Chandler's Legacy Farm, because that man is a farmer, a rancher. He's a good buddy of mine, and not only does he use his blades, but he manages to take care of every one of them after his firecraft videos and all of that. And he goes through some rough tests as well, but he shows real life usage of a blade. I have yet to see him take a knife and have a horse kick it at the hilt, or swing a baseball bat on a blade, or do something ridiculous. But like I said before, to each his own. I'm not going to tell you what to watch. I would not expect anyone to tell me what to watch, because, you know, I do me. My famous expression is, you do you, I'll do me. And that's the way we work it. That's how we make a successful community. So, it's been Blade Love from the Sharpest Edge. Thank you very much for watching the video, and always remember, be good to yourself, but especially be good to those out there around you. Until next time, everyone, bye for now.
You got the sharpest edges of